And so there's a lot of people acting out, doing certain things, doing activities that they're not even proud of, because they want to touch. And the touch and the desire for touch in and of itself is not bad. Like you said, it's just being educated and healed enough to get what we need in a way that we don't have to pay a steep price.
Come on now. Come on
It's
now.
deep.
That's very deep. Woo. Man, I know you get all just from your educational background, but then your experience. I know you have so many stories, but then you have so many testimonials too. Yeah.
That's one thing that I like about what I do is being able to see people get better, to see people, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes people come and I'm like, oh my goodness, they got a lot going on. I don't know, are they gonna be okay? But over time, when the time is right, and then when they are doing the work, because it's not just gonna be I just sit here and just show up for therapy and you just fix me. It's not I'm coming to fix your life. No, it's not just what happens even in the session. It's what you do with what we talked about in the session and what you apply real world time, like real time. But to see people get better is beautiful. Actually, I have a testimonial on my website from a former patient, and she put it beautifully. I can't quote it, but basically she said she appreciated working with me because, we would look at her goals and kind of touch down on those periodically, and that basically the things that she wanted to work on, and this is someone who worked on, she showed up for all her appointments unless something was going on, and she showed up even when she didn't want to go deep. She would still go deep.
She put that work
She put the work in. She would do her homework assignment, and if she didn't, she would just be real and say, I didn't do it. And then sometimes we would talk about why do you think you didn't do it? Because that's work. There's work in there. There's work in delving into what the resistance is about. And right, and there's still something productive can come out of that. But on the website, she was just saying how the quality of life that she has is so much richer than she could have believed she could have, and that it's actually not just impacted her, but multiple generations. That's the power to me, is the multiple generations. The person I see today is not the only person that can be touched by the work that's being done.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Because then we pass trauma down and we can pass goodness down too.
Exactly. There's too much focus on generational curses. There's also, and it's real, there's also generational blessing.
That's right.
Right?
On the
legacy.
Focus on the positive. Legacy, yes.
In the material, we talked about the rings and stuff like that you have, but that's beautiful. I'm still today, 2025, looking at that ring saying how beautiful it is.
Thank you.
Right? But then there's also the spiritual blessings. Then there's also emotional health and well-being that we can pass down.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Trauma-free living. Yes, trauma's going to happen, but is it going to have us in a chokehold to where we can't live life to the fullest and be grateful for what we have? Yeah, things happen that we didn't want to happen, but let's not forget the things that we didn't even deserve to happen that were amazing, and they happened anyway. I was talking to some in a group I was doing, some clients about confirmation bias and how it shows up. And basically it just means that the only information that we take in from our environment, from people, are things that confirm the bias we already have, right? So